This is the situation of the dairy farmers in Hambantota. They say the grasslands required to maintain their dairy cattle and provide them with adequate food is not sufficient. They added that they have no way of providing medicine required for their livestock.
We can't even afford a packet of rice. We are helpless. Customers don't want to purchase our milk for 180 rupees. The government does not pay attention to this matter. Veterinarians also don't care. Medicine, which used to cost 75 rupees, now costs 320 rupees. When we sell a litre of milk for 110 rupees, how can we afford medicine for the cattle? Veterinarians also charge money from us for the service they provide.
Despite the increase in cost, a proper price is yet to be provided for milk.
වතුර ලීටර් එකකට වැඩි අඩු මිලක් තමයි කිරි වලට අද ගෙවන්නේ. කිරි ලීටර් එකක් 110යි වතුර ලීටර් එකක් 130යි. අපිට මේ විදිහට මේක කරගෙන යන්න විදියක් නැහැ දැනට.
Dairy farmers in Kantale face a similar situation. According to these farmers, more than 400 families are left with no option but to stop breeding livestock.
The government says they are supporting the dairy farming families, but we are yet to receive any assistance from the government. Recently, they brought cows from Malaysia and other places, but we didn't get any. We don't have grasslands to maintain our livestock. There is no reasonable price for milk yet.
ඊට සාපේක්ෂව කිරි මිලක් වැඩි කරලා ගොවියට සාධාරණයක් කරන්න කියලා තමයි ඉල්ලීමක් කරන්න තියෙන්නේ.
The breakdown of local manufacturing industries is one of the reasons for the devastating economic crisis in the country. Successive governments may have emphasized the dire need for a self-sufficient dairy industry, but dairy farmers have not benefited from any decision that was made for the dairy industry in Sri Lanka. Let's revisit the decision taken to import heifers to Sri Lanka. Successive governments were bombarded with allegations over the importation of dairy heifers, and Newsfirst reported the tainted decision back in 2014 for the first time. Hundreds of dairy heifers exported to Sri Lanka to set up a dairy program allegedly died in appalling conditions, and those that survived did not benefit the local farmer in dairy production. The Yahapalana government, elected to power in 2015, continued this process in the years 2017 and 2018 as well. They imported 5,000 dairy heifers to support the dairy industry. The Yahapalana government, which was in power at the time, took this decision, ignoring the special report submitted by the Auditor General on the matter. The Yahapalana government came into power after the downfall of the previous government. The Yahapalana government could have scrapped this agreement if they wanted to, but they just went ahead with it instead. And this is the fate befallen on the local dairy farmer that accepted the imported dairy heifers. The Presidential Commission of Inquiry that was appointed by the Government of Good Governance to investigate large-scale fraud and corruption revealed damning details surrounding the importation of dairy heifers. It was revealed at the Presidential Commission of Inquiry that these heifers had been traced with bovine viral diarrhea virus infection, and there were no facilities in Sri Lanka to provide the necessary treatment. Australian media reported on the matter as well. This project was implemented multiple times, and successive governments imported the dairy heifers from one supplier identified as Vellard Rural Exports Propriety Limited. According to the Auditor General, selected Vellard Rural without calling for tenders. The animal quarantine reports revealed that Sri Lankan farmers could not obtain the desired level of output to support the local dairy industry from these heifers because of the bovine viral diarrhea virus infection, and that there is a high risk of this virus spreading to local heifers as well. Who is responsible for the downfall of the local dairy farmer?